But other than that, everybody has their own traits and they know what they're deficient at. And that's the biggest thing, is making sure that we keep on working what we're deficient at. If you're good at catching balls, don't come out here and catch balls. Work on your blocking. If you're good at blocking, come out here and catch balls. So.
Speaking of Stephen, have you kind of kept in contact with him?
Yes.
As he's getting closer to the draft?
Yeah, he's continuously working out, and, doing what he needs to do, obviously, studying, getting smarter. I'm still really close with Ethan, and we talk, and he's a great kid. I'm really excited about him.
Is he maybe nervous about it coming up? Like, do you sense that? I mean, we didn't really ever talk to him, so it's kind of hard to gauge his personality.
Nervous? I don't know. Maybe nervous, maybe excited. You would think it's a little nervous. It's a little nerve-wracking for anybody, because it's the big unknown. Where am I going to be next year? What am I going to be doing? How am I going to fit? I got to learn a new playbook. So there's obviously a lot of things to think about, but I think the opportunity that presents itself is also really exciting. So I'm happy for him, and I know he's excited for the next level.
Hoppus obviously looks like he's the established guy, but after him, it feels like it's still wide open. Who's really kind of made a move or opened your eyes here these first 7-8 practices?
Matt Snyder and Jack Stoll. For a young player, Jack, you didn't really know what he could do last year. He spent the majority of the year hurt. So you will see him work out in the off season, and he looks, okay. And then he came out here, and him and Matt have both kind of rised above my expectations. And so I'm excited for what they can do for us. And then obviously with, Connor Ketter being out, that's not ideal.
So he'll be a factor.
So he will, when he's healthy, it'll be nice to see how he comes back in the fall. And between the three of them, I'm a lot more confident in our wide position.
Uh-huh. And then Luke McNitt, is he playing a dual role still?
Yes, Luke is still playing a dual role. A guy that talented, it's hard to keep him off the field, and he's so smart. He's played multiple positions throughout his football career. So to have him on the field in that H role, that F role, and kind of having the ability to blend that position, and he handles it well, and he does a good job at all of it. So.
I wanted to ask you too about that, the 10th coach thing. Billy Devaney talked about how you were kind of the guy in line, but it feels like it may not happen in the spring. And what do you hear about?
You know what? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I haven't heard anything. All I know is that I just got to focus on what's in front of me, and if the opportunity presents itself, then it does. But one thing at a time.
Is it kind of hard not to think about it? You're because you've been working sacrificing a long time to get the full check, and it's right in front of you.
Fortunately, I get to do what I love, and so it's all the work, none of the pay. But I love my work. I love to be out here developing young players. I love football. I love the scheme. I love all of it. So at least I get to do what I love.
I'm trying to think what else I want to ask you. David Engelhop, is he kind of factoring into?
Engelhop, he is extremely talented. He's probably one of the strongest and the fastest in our room, but he's still learning. It's still totally new to him. Asking him to do certain things, movements, understanding coverages, and this and that. All of those things are still new to him. It's not fluent. He didn't play it in high school, and so every time he sees something, it's like he's seeing it for the first time. So he's got a definite learning curve ahead of him, and once he does pick it up, he's going to be a dangerous threat. So
now, as far as that 10th, go back to that, recruiting would be the biggest thing. Just getting a chance to go on the road.
Gosh, it would be great to be on the road consistently. Right now, recruiting from the desk. It's hard. Yeah, I would like
a police officer doesn't get to patrol the streets.
Exactly. So it's tough, but fortunately, I'm still able to create good relationships with recruits and athletes, and just do what I can from the home front. And fortunately, Coach Langsdorf and Coach Kavanaugh and even Coach Davis, all the other guys around here, they really help pick up that slack in recruiting. Since I can't go on the road, they help out a lot, and I'm fortunate for the staff I work with.
You primarily just do tight ends, though, is that right?
Yeah, I'll do tight ends, and then I'll help out in certain areas. Obviously, if there's somebody in whatever general area, I'll look in Utah and stuff like that. Yeah.